G'day, Janus Angel here, and today we're going to be discussing how to get started in World of Warcraft. This video is for new and returning players, so please click that like button, subscribe for any notifications from my channel. Are you ready? Groovy, let's get started. Firstly, you should download the Battle.net launcher and download the game version of WoW that you want to play. You can find these versions on the left hand side of the launcher in these little drop down menus. Then you will need to choose the WoW account that you are going to use. If you are new to WoW, you will only have one of these accounts, and it will likely be a starter account, which restricts you from leveling above 20. Now I know what you're thinking. Janus Angel, you told me in your last video that I could level from 1 to 70 without a subscription. Well, I was wrong. Cancel me? It turns out you can level any character from 1 to 20, and then you can level up to the cap of 80 by purchasing the War Within, which is the current expansion. I recommend holding out on a subscription until you play around with the low levels of 1 to 20. Get a good feel for the world, your classes, and the factions. Then, when you feel you are ready to dive in with a subscription, take your time from 20 to 70. It is a big game. You will have to play your first character through Chromie Time in Dragonflight, which is the second most recent expansion. It has a brilliant story, and it is the expansion that introduced dragon riding, which is a dynamic flight system. You will get a nice introduction into this system leveling through Dragonflight. I say to level slowly with your first character because it will help you get a feel for your character and class with less buttons and spells and passive abilities. These build up really quickly at later levels and can be daunting, especially once you hit level cap and the endgame systems become available. I always find leveling a new character is the best way to see the class in its current form. Do not be afraid to go out and adventure on this character. Have some fun. It's about the journey, not the destination. You'll come across several different forms of content. Firstly, the most common, which is PvE, player versus environment. This is the world of Azeroth against you, the player. This encompasses open world adventures as well as instance content like dungeons. You will see another form of this content called raids at level cap and the new system of delves from 70 to 80 in the War Within. I'll go into more detail about these things in a later video, but it is worth pointing out for you as you will hear these words throughout your adventures. PvP, or player versus player, is another pillar of WoW content. Many players purely endeavor to play in this form of content, and it can be in both outdoor and instance content as well. I myself do not PvP much, but I will also make a more detailed video on this later. The last pillar, which I have dubbed PvA, player versus appearance. This is the content where you are earning rewards from both of the aforementioned pillars. In Midnight, we will see the addition of player housing and a myriad of amazing cosmetics to go along with our already fabulous collections. So this pillar is an umbrella for that, and for those like me who consider themselves collectors. So you have reached 70 and you want more. Then you'll have to fork over some money for the current expansion. I do suggest looking for discounts around this time as the War Within is wrapping up and Midnight is around the corner. You could also level a new character through Chromie Time by visiting Chromie in either Stormwind or Orgrimmar, where you can choose an expansion to level through. The more modern expansions are the better ones in terms of quest flow, so expansions like Dragonflight and Battle for Azeroth are great go-tos. Legion and Shadowlands are also quite linear whilst giving you ample choice of where to level. So we have covered where to start, my 3 pillars of creation, pillars of the game, and now we have got you to the current expansion. From here, leveling through the story, world quests, and world activities, as well as delves, is the way to go. Take your time, enjoy the view. I recommend completing the campaign quests. You'll see they have a shield around the exclamation point. Follow them to the end of the War Within story, and you should be level 80 in no time. With all this in mind, my main suggestion is, take it one quest at a time. Do not rush your first time in or returning to Azeroth. If you come across any questions, leave one in the comments, or if you want a more immediate answer, Wowhead is an amazing website that has up-to-date information and articles on WoW and WoW Classic. If you are keen to see more videos from me, click that like button, subscribe for any notifications from my channel. Thank you for watching. I've been Janus Angel. Good day.